So FTM Fantom has been making a quite impressive pump over the last couple of weeks, or even in the last month, up 100% in the last 30 days. And if we have a look at this chart right here, we could see that the FTM growth has been pretty steady and pretty healthy. And the reason why that is because in the last quarter, or Q4, or in easier terms, December 2024, FTM will be migrating right here to Sonic SS token. We're going to be getting into that in just a few seconds, but basically it's supposed to be more secured, faster, more scalable, and pretty much just better ecosystem overall. And we could see right here that the Fantom price is up 4.1% last 24 hours, currently traded at 70 cents. If we have a look right here in the previous price, we could see that it was traded September 7th, so at the beginning of the month, at 36 cents. If we have a look at the previous 3 months, we could see that just September 7th, that's pretty much when this pretty much started to pump. We did bottom right here at August 5th at 29 cents. So you would have been up quite the amount if you pretty much would have bought the bottom and you wouldn't have paper handed. So we could see right here the market cap is up right below $2 billion, sitting at $1.9 billion. We can see that the 24-hour traded volume is sitting right below $500 million, which is quite good in my opinion. And pretty much that's about it. So obviously, why has FTM been making a growth? Well, the Sonic, merge could be pretty big. There's a lot of hype around it. And let's dive into Sonic real quick. Sonic is a high throughput EVM layer with a rollup to Ethereum. This allows network to combine the low cost, scalability, and speed of layer 1 with security of layer 2 bridge. If we have a look, this is a Sonic Labs right here. So like I said, guys, Q1 December 2024, this is when the merge is supposed to happen. More than just a layer, Sonic is actually a high throughput EVM, which is Ethereum virtual machine, layer 1 with a secure gateway to Ethereum. So for those of you guys who are asking, by the way, there's going to be an airdrop, and the airdrop will be 1-to-1. So if you are holding one Fantom, you will be getting one S or one Sonic token. So pretty much that's what's happening. Nothing really too complicated, of course, and that's about it. Now, of course, this is supposed to increase the transaction speed, reduce latency, and average transaction cost. Of course, it's also supposed to pretty much increase scalability. So you can see right here, real-time second confirmation time. So confirmation time is 1 second. That's pretty great. So forget, sending, arriving, confirmation on a blockchain, might take a few seconds, sometimes up to 2-3 minutes, even though it might be on your account. The fact that the confirmation time is 1 second, that's pretty darn good in my opinion. Sonic is the fastest settlement layer for digital assets with over 10,000 transactions per second. So obviously the TPS is not the biggest deal. I mean, we've seen coins with 60,000 transactions per second, 100,000. We know what SUI can do over transactions per second. So that's not the biggest issue. The interesting thing is obviously the cost. Average transaction cost is 1 cent. That's pretty darn great, but of course that's not the biggest thing. Confirmation time, in my opinion, is probably the biggest thing. 1 second, that's pretty darn impressive right here. So this is some apps right here coming soon to Sonic. You can see you have Curve right here. You got a MKR. You got a bunch of you got Balancer. So you got a obviously a lot of different apps right here, and pretty much that's about it. Sonic airdrop, you could see you want some dollars, you could go ahead. That's why people are, people like that airdrop right here. Look at that, $133 million worth of airdrop right here. 190, pretty much $190,000 times the price, of course. And obviously, if you start building, maybe you could get an airdrop, maybe not. So obviously, it's going to be very interesting. But the reason why people are getting around Fantom is because they want that airdrop. They think it's maybe they could get a 5-10x return in 2025. Who knows? Up to 200 million, in grants and credits. So we know what Solana did with the whole grants and Sonic and everything. I mean, that thing really skyrocketed. We saw what Kadena did. We saw what Caspa did. Usually, pretty much these ecosystem will pretty much provide a grant for you to come build on their network. And you could see right here, Google Cloud, Alchemy, and more are pretty much participating in this. So obviously, pretty darn bullish in my opinion. Are they really going to give the $200 million grant? We're going to have to see. I think that's a big fat amount in my opinion. But let's have a look right here. Sonic Stack, tailor-made for blockchain. Sonic offers developers unprecedented scalability and storage with a streamlined experience for users. Sonic virtual machine right here, lightning fast execution, 100% EVM compatible code and Solidity and Viper increase security and reduce app crashes. Sonic DB, low latency, which is obviously very good. This is what we need in today, obviously in today's, not society, but today's, crypto world. Low storage requirement, low cost maintenance, Sonic Gateway, native bridge, fastest, more secure way to bridge from Ethereum and beyond. Wow, this is going to be interesting. We know Wormhole had some issues on Solana a few times. So can this, it also got hacked, if you guys remember. So can this be a big thing right here? This is going to be interesting in my opinion. And of course, you guys can check out their socials such as Telegram. You could check out Twitter. Obviously, they're going to keep on growing. And pretty much that's about it. They have over 558,000, followers. Obviously, this is previous Fantom. So it's not like they're starting out as a new company or whatnot. But they're just pretty much rebranding, I guess you could say, and making their ecosystem 10 times better. So pretty much that's about it. I mean, guys, if you want to keep your Fantom, you can. You won't have to do anything if you're on a centralized exchange, in my opinion. Like I said, it's going to be a 1-to-1 airdrop. If you hold one Fantom, you will be holding pretty much you will pretty much be getting one S token. And pretty much overall, that's about it. Fantom, in my opinion, is a great crypto to trade. I mean, if we have a look at the all-time high right here, we could see that the all-time high was sitting at $7 billion. And of course, right now we are sitting at $2 billion. But something that you do need to keep in mind is the price. Okay, we did see, no, the inflation is actually not that bad. So the price was sitting at $3. Right now we're currently sitting at 70 cents. And of course, we did have a $7 billion all-time high. So inflation is okay. It's not as bad as other cryptocurrencies. I mean, if you have a look at other cryptocurrencies, you'll see that the all-time high was like, $5 billion. And, in order to get to the all-time high in terms of price, you would have to do 100x instead of like a 15x. So pretty quite interesting in my opinion. So pretty much that's about it, guys. Nothing really too much to talk about over here. Bitcoin has been okay. Bitcoin currently sitting at $64,000, traded at a $1.2 trillion market cap, guys. Can you guys freaking imagine $1.2 trillion? If we have a look right here at the last year, Bitcoin has had a nice growth, pretty much waiting to break this huge channel, which I'm going to be having a look at in my Bitcoin Dose new YouTube channel. I'm going to be making a technical analysis on Bitcoin. If you guys are interested, I will be leaving Bitcoin Dose YouTube channel, only Bitcoin updates. If you guys are interested, make sure you click that link in the description below, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.